4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
First row.
Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Here's something which I think is of paramount importance for stock market investors, and that is profits. Next week is the profit reporting season. It kicks off. The expectation is that profits will be up 16% compared to last year. That is a very nice gain.
Unbelievable. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network, where we tell the truth. We help you understand what's really going on in this market, this economy, where lying has become the cornerstone of Washington and Wall Street. So I try to sort it out for you so you understand what is going on, because this affects you and your family, especially your 401ks that you're going to get killed in. So I want to talk about these earnings. This is amazing. He's pumping earnings again. Remember, the earnings are not going up. The only way the earnings have been going up is, first of all, let's back up. Yes, there's about, of the S&P 500 companies, there's a handful of companies that are contributing most all of the earnings. There's about 20 companies, if that are contributing all the earnings to the S&P 500 companies. Remember what's been driving earnings? Stock buybacks. Because when you buy your stock back, and if you have outstanding, let's say 2 million shares, and let's say your stock was trading at $10 and your earnings are up 2%, what you do is you go borrow money at zero, and then you buy half of that 2 million, so you drop it down to 1 million. Now you spread your $10 share, your stock, or I'm sorry, you spread your shares, okay, or your earnings over less shares. So you're spreading, instead of your earnings over 2 million shares, you're spreading your earnings over 1 million. By spreading your earnings over fewer shares, here's what happens. The $10 goes up to $15, the stock price, and your earnings go from 2% up to, let's say, 4%. Now, if you didn't do that, what would happen is this. The $10 stock, if you didn't buy your own stock back, if you didn't reduce the amount of outstanding shares from 2 million to 1 million, you would have never had your earnings go from 2% to 4%. They wouldn't have gone up at all, nor your stock. So that's how they've been doing it. They've been doing this since 2008, but really started heavily in 2010. I'm going to explain all of this because the market, again, is struggling. You've got to understand this market. Remember, they've been lying to us all the way up to when the market started to collapse in October, when it started to drop 20%. Remember what they've been doing? They sacrificed you. They've lied to everybody and said, look, the economy's doing beautifully. Just like what you heard. The economy's doing beautifully. And the market, of course, was going down. And they say, look at the dollar. It's going up. A strong dollar means a strong economy. They rigged the strong dollar to go up so they could tell you a strong dollar means a strong economy. Everything's wonderful. And how did they do that? They increased interest rates. interest rate drives up the dollar. That gives them, when that dollar goes up, it gives them that ammunition for their fake narrative. The economy's doing well by proof of the dollar going up. So to get to the election, to midterm election, to take parking space in everybody's head, how wonderful things are, they sacrificed Main Street. Wages weren't going up. They say wages are going up 3% a year. Really? How about adjusting for inflation? Well, let's not even adjust for inflation. Let's say we don't adjust for inflation. Healthcare alone is going up 5%. So healthcare eats right into it. So there's no gain for people. People are still working paycheck to paycheck. Look at prescription drugs, how much they're going up. Look at if you're renting a home or an apartment, how much that's going up. Food, everything else is going up. That's a joke to say on an annual basis we have a 3% wage increase over a year when the stock market's going up since 2008, going up over 300%. That is ridiculous. If the market's going up 300% and the unemployment rate came from 10% in 2009 down to 3.9% in 2018, wages should be up 7, 8, 9%. Wages aren't going up because it's all fake. All fake. So we'll talk a little bit about that. But the market right now is at a crucial point. The S&P, the volume is just falling off. Now remember what he did. They've been telling us all along since 2016 when Trump got elected all the way up to October 2018 that the economy's fantastic. And they proved it again by doing these stock buybacks and to show that the dollar is stronger by raising rates. All phony. And all that's done is hurt people because now they got to make higher payments, as I said. But now the problem is this. Now he says, well, we're not going to raise rates. Well, wait a minute. If you're not raising rates, the dollar's not going up. So how come you're still telling us stories like this? This is what really gets me.
Here's something which I think is of paramount importance for stock market investors, and that is profits. Next week is the profit reporting season. It kicks off. The expectation is that profits will be up 16%.
Well, wait a minute. You can't have it both ways. If the dollar is now going down, which it is, the dollar's collapsing because of all the debt, a weak dollar means a weak economy. Haven't they been telling us all along the economy's fantastic? And they proved it by pointing to the dollar going up. Strong dollar means strong economy. But now that the dollar's going down, they're still out there telling you, oh, look at this. Earnings are going to be fantastic. Well, you can't have it both ways. Also, what's interesting today, it came out mortgage applications are exploding as rates are tumbling. What does that tell you? Mortgage applications fell off a cliff. If the economy was doing so well, would have mortgage rates fallen off a cliff? Now people are going back and it's exploding because people are asking, they want to start buying now because rates are down. So they were raising rates in one big lie. They're raising rates for one reason. Rates up, dollar goes up, and it fits their narrative, strong dollar, strong economy. And they sacrificed everybody. And they sacrificed the economy. People out there working paycheck to paycheck. They had to pay higher credit card, higher automobile, higher everything. It's just a joke. And now they say, now we see the mortgage applications are exploding. You can't have it both ways. So now they should admit, well, yeah, we were wrong. When we were raising rates, the economy wasn't doing so well. The only reason why we raised rates, so the dollar goes up, so we could fool you and tell you the dollar goes up, yeah, it means a strong economy, but we didn't have a strong economy. What we did going into the election so that you would vote for the Republicans is create an illusion of a good economy by raising rates. And by raising rates, the dollar went up. By raising rates, we screwed you. Oh, but now, look at this. Now they're dropping rates again, and now mortgage applications are up. And now they're saying, well, now it's a good economy. Well, which one was it? Was it a good economy when you're raising rates, or is it a good economy when rates are going down? You can't have it both ways. That's why we don't listen to these people. We don't listen to fundamentals. We follow the cash using our color-coded chart that tells us when to buy, when to sell. Become a member. We'll be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
St. Jude exceeds any expectation or any dream I could have ever had about a hospital. I was told we wouldn't get a bill. I didn't quite process that. How's this possible? It's possible through all the wonderful people who donate. I don't know if they are aware of what they do, but they're saving children's lives every day.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures. Saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. We have 3 wonderful programs. We have a program for a person who just doesn't have time, the very, very busy person, where you follow my 5 recommendations, the same 5 stocks I've been investing in for over 2 years. You follow those recommendations. We tell you exactly what to do with those 5 stocks with complete support. So easy to do. We also have another program where you can follow 3 to 4 of the stocks that I actively trade every day. And then finally, if you want to really learn about investing and trading and all aspects of it, we have the best educational program in the country. So we have it all. Join my gang, philsgang.com. 877-600-GANG. That's philsgang.com. See you on the charts.
Don't wait. Make it a prosperous new year with Phil Grandy and the Phil's Gang team. game. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. This segment is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 stock charts. For more information, go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
The market. I want to talk about profits.
Yeah.
We have reports that profits are going to be up 16%.
I'm seeing, some numbers that are a little bit lower than that.
10% would be good, wouldn't it?
Unbelievable. There is a handful of companies, as I said. I think it's 20. I tried to look up during the break that brought in all of the money. Here's what they didn't tell anybody and why this market collapsed and why it's going to have a difficult time trying to rally here. This rally, remember yesterday, the rally, we rallied up 300 points. Why? Because Powell came in and said, we're now, not subliminally, but this is what he meant. I'll paraphrase it. We're not going to raise rates anymore. Why aren't you raising rates anymore? I thought you told us the economy was great. And when you raised rates, the dollar went up. You pointed to the dollar and said, look at that, strong dollar, strong economy. Things are wonderful. Now you're saying, whoa, we're going to stop raising rates. So aren't you going to admit the economy sucks? After all, as soon as you stopped raising rates, mortgage applications exploded. Isn't that proof that you're lying? That you're making all this up just to make us feel good going into the midterm election? And as we're going into the midterm election, because you raised rates, we had to pay extra money on all our payments that we didn't have because our wages didn't go up, because you also lied to us about the $1.5 trillion tax cut, that the corporations were going to take that money, invest it into their companies, get us new equipment, increase productivity, and when the productivity increases, they're going to give us wages. That never happened. We never got our wages either. So 73% of our 145 million people workforce, 73% of that workforce is working paycheck to paycheck. And this is another thing. We listen about the close of the government. The government shut down. Not all of it, but a third of it shut down. And what are they saying? People are working paycheck to paycheck. Whoa, wait a minute. I thought you told us the economy was fantastic. Here, these are government workers with all kinds of benefits, and they're working paycheck to paycheck. How could that be? You're telling us another story. So when they come out and tell us they can't afford to keep the government closed because people are working paycheck to paycheck, well, they weren't saying that before. You hear what Varney's saying? See, the economy is only good for a very few people. And those are the people who make most of their money in capital gains, who are in the stock market. A very small portion of Americans, about 5%, who control 85% of the gains. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Listen to this.
The big picture is we are growing. We are moving into new ground.
We're not growing. Here's why we're not growing. Remember, you said we're going to go to 4 to 5%? Never happened, our GDP. Remember, spending is 70% of our total demand. Now, remember, the rest of spending comes from the government. So 70%. Spending is 70% of our economic growth. But it doesn't all come from you and me. We have to depend on government. They got to spend too. But because they got huge deficits, they are broke. Remember, government has a negative net worth. Yes, did you know that? Government has a negative net worth, for God's sakes. They don't have the money to spend.
Wow.
It's unbelievable because of the interest they're paying on the national debt. The government net worth is a negative $20.4 trillion. Think of it this way. From the time you go to bed to your feet hit the bedroom floor in the morning, the government lost $1.5 trillion. Think of it this way. For every one split second, the national debt increases by more than a typical American earns over the course of a year. This is crazy. Interest alone on the national debt, interest, we can't pay principal, we're broke. It's going to be about $425 billion. Since 2008, our interest bill has gone from $185 billion to now $425 billion. The national debt, which is almost $22 trillion, is growing 36% faster than our economy. But they're telling us everything is booming again. But wait a minute, dollar's going down. So you can't have it both ways. If the dollar's going down, that's telling you the economy is not booming. A weak dollar is a weak economy. You can't have it both ways. The government's spending $10 billion a day, or $121,000 a second. And for every $1 they spend, for every $1, the government takes in revenue, it spends $2. This is crazy. They borrow 40% of all the money they spend. And the budget deficit spending is now exceeding the tax income by 40%. So in other words, our budget deficit went from $660 billion to $1 trillion. I could go on and on. But yet they're telling us everything is fine. Let's go back to, I want to talk a little bit about, they're telling how the government employees cannot make it because they're working paycheck to paycheck. It's very hypocritical because they're telling us how fantastic the economy is. So here's what I don't get. The Democrats and the liberals, and probably most of the Republicans, who knows, they want to open the borders. They want people just to walk across, come in here, and just keep the borders open. Now, remember, under the federal law, undocumented immigrants once were ineligible for food stamps, welfare, any kind of public benefits. However, the liberals overhauled that law in 1996, and they put so many loopholes in it. It looks like Swiss cheese. They get, I think it's 16 states now, they get driver's license, they get food stamps, they get health care, they get housing, they get education, they get child benefits. It's costing us, you and I, $113 billion a year. Do you know what we get back from them in a way of contribution? Our illegals, $12 billion. $100 billion in the hole. And they don't put a wall up? What are you, nuts? Put up a moat.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
At philsgang.com, we teach you how to secure your financial stability. With a Phil's Gang membership, you will learn and understand how to invest in the stock market and how to keep those profits. Avoid the financial pain of 2008. Don't be exposed to losing your retirement nest egg. Take control and secure your investments with philsgang.com. Don't hesitate. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil's Gang. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from. All that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Hi, I'm Phil Grant at philsgang.com. You know, we raise money every day for St. Jude, and we need your help. And I will reach out to you and help you learn how to invest in stocks. It's a whole new game out there. No more is there investing in stocks based on fundamentals. Those days are gone, totally gone. So look, join my gang, philsgang.com. I'll help you, and then you help St. Jude. Learn how to use a chart.
Sign up today. Simply go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com, or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang Max Vest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang Max Vest 1000 stock charts seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang Max Vest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
I cannot tell you the amount of dysfunction that this president is advancing. We now have over 100 new members of this freshman class. I cannot even get laptops to my caseworkers on the ground in the Bronx and Queens so that they can process the needs of our constituents.
Oh, she can't even afford these laptops. Listen to this. Wonder why.
Well, no, I was working in restaurants just a year ago, and when the president first assumed office with his racist and violent rhetoric, people started to send themselves home. I remember one of our lead cooks brought himself back to Mexico because he was so scared of the president's rhetoric.
So wait a minute. What an idiot this person is. The reason she can't get the laptops is because she wants all these people coming over illegally, open borders, and it costs you and me $113 billion a year to have them here. They contribute, like that cook, $12 billion. That leaves $100 billion in the hole, and she doesn't even realize that, and she doesn't even realize that the U.S. government net worth is a negative $20 trillion upside down. she doesn't even connect it to. She don't understand the reason why she can't get her laptops. It's got all these illegals coming in, and we're taking out of our pocket. We got to raise $100 billion. If we didn't have to, if we built the wall, built a moat, or built a machine gun nest, I don't care what you build. If they didn't come in here, just like Israel, they had, what, 98%, nobody getting through their walls. She could get her laptop. Isn't it amazing how stupid she is? She's so stupid. How'd she get in Congress? God. All right, let's go make some money. I just can't handle it.
Phil's Gang Stock Corner is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 stock charts.
Okay, so right now we are in what we call a short covering rally. The market dropped 20% during the drop of 20% since October, okay, down to a couple of weeks ago. The market is falling apart for a lot of reasons. I'm not going to go over each one of them, okay? But we know what they are. We know that the problem is the economy is everybody's worried. The big investors pulling their money out because they're worried about the fact that China, their economy is slowing, which is going to kill our economy. We have trade deficits up to almost $800 billion. That kills us. The corporations, their debt now is $9 trillion, plus another $5 trillion in junk bonds, which is tied directly to our banks, the United States, the 5 largest banks, and that's why the 5 largest banks aren't rallying, because nobody wants their stock, because they could collapse again. That's what's going on right now. So now he comes in and says, well, we're not going to raise rates. So he gets he fixes it. He puts the fix in to run the rally up again. So what we've been doing is we've been taking advantage of it. But my members realize that if the S&P breaks back down through 2,510 in the S&P, we will quickly switch and short and make money on the way down. Right now, we're up, and that's just in the last week, 2% on Home Depot. We just got in that a few days ago. Dollar General, we're up 5%. Dollar Tree, 7%. Netflix, 6%. So we're doing nicely in this rally. This is called a short covering rally. It will not last. It can't last. The reason it can't last is because on our charts, it's showing us not only is the institutions pulling money out, but they have what we call crossovers. And what do crossovers mean? It means that we have more people who are selling stocks than buying stocks. It's showing us moving forward the momentum. The sentiment is to the downside. That's what my chart shows, what I designed, and I'd love to have you become a member. Why don't you just join? Help yourself, help St. Jude, and why don't you start out with we have a wonderful program called Working Investor. We have 5 beautiful stocks that we work every day. We've been working these stocks for 2 years. And all you do is wait for the alerts. We post an alert at 2 in the afternoon. Our team gets together, and then by 2 o'clock, we're watching the stock all day long. At 2 o'clock, we turn around and we post. And so each one of those stocks, whatever one you decided to invest in, we tell you exactly what to do. We'll tell you either like we have the Spiders, which is a beautiful ETF. We have Goldman Sachs. We have Intel, AT&T, Caterpillar, Schlumberger. These are wonderful stocks. These are big name stocks. These are the S&P 500 company stocks. You don't have to do a thing. We tell you exactly what to do. But the beautiful thing is we also have some bonus stocks. All you do is wait for the alert. Don't do a thing until you get that alert. Don't go off the reservation. Do nothing. We tell you when to buy. We tell you when to hold. We tell you when to sell. We tell you when to add to your position. And we tell you when to run like hell. If you just follow us, you will get your nice return every year. Twice as much, 3 times as much, whatever you get in a 401k. Check it out, $39.95. And once you start making money, please remember St. Jude. So we got a wonderful short covering rally. It's not going to last long. The only way this rally would last long if he comes in, Cohen, and says, we're going to do quantitative easing again. We're going to do QE again. What is QE? Remember this, how this whole market, this whole fake market started. And it all started in 2018. Remember, 2008. Remember, 2008, the market it crashed. People got wiped out in 2008. So they had to stop the rally. They had to stop the crash. So what did they do? They call it quantitative easing. Japan used it and it failed. And it's failing now for us as well. What they did is they printed $4 trillion, the Federal Reserve printed $4 trillion to buy bonds to lower interest rates so the government didn't have to pay 3.7% in interest on the national debt. They kept buying treasuries to keep getting that rate to go down. And when the rate goes down, the dollar goes down. And guess what happens when the dollar goes down? When you have a weak dollar, the stock market goes up. That's right. When you have a weak dollar, the stock market goes up. So what they did, they engineered a rally. So the first thing they did, they turned around and they printed $1 trillion or $3.2 trillion. So they first thing they did, they printed $4 trillion to buy the bonds to move the interest rate down so the United States government was paying less interest on the national debt. Next thing they did, and the dollar dropped. That would help the market go up. Weak dollar, market goes up. Then they decided to print $3.2 trillion and inject it into the market. On November 2008, they put in $1 trillion, and the market ran up 80%, almost immediately. Then on November 2010, they injected $650 billion. Market ran up 33%. On 2011, they put in $400 billion. Market went up another 28%. On October 2012, another trillion. So the market went up 180% from November 2008 to October 2012, and they're telling you because just like what he's saying now, earnings. No, it wasn't. It wasn't on earnings. It was not on earnings. It was all fake. That whole rally was fake. And then they continued that rally to 2018 by bringing in and start printing even more money. They started printing $9 trillion to get to the corporations to buy their own shares so that when there's less share, they could take their earnings, spread it over fewer shares, rallying earnings, fake, and the stock starts going up again. The whole thing's been fake. Now it's over. It's over. Now they raised rates. They should have stopped with this in 2010, and I'll explain why, and why the market's going to go down even further. Be right back. Join my gang. Become a member now.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month? philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
St.Jude exceeds any expectation or any dream I could have ever had about a hospital. I was told we wouldn't get a bill. I didn't quite process that. How's this possible? It's possible through all the wonderful people who donate. I don't know if they are aware of what they do, but they're saving children's lives every day.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures. Saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the PhilsGang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the PhilsGang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the PhilsGang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
St. Jude exceeds any expectation or any dream I could have ever had about a hospital. I was told we wouldn't get a bill. I didn't quite process that. How's this possible? It's possible through all the wonderful people who donate. I don't know if they are aware of what they do, but they're saving children's lives every day.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
For better fence. Back in 2006.
Welcome back. Segment is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 stock charts. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Welcome back to Phil's Gang. Become a member, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-GANG. Join now, $39.95. Why don't you start following me with the working investor group of the 5 stocks that we've been in for 2 years, and you don't do a thing. Just do what we tell you to do. Every day at 2 o'clock, we post those 5 stocks, give you total instructions what to do, buy, buy it, or hold it, or sell it, add to your position. You haven't got to do any thinking. You don't care what the economy is doing. But here's the neat thing. When the markets, after they rally and the market starts going down again, we short them and go the other way. That's one thing you have not been doing, especially with your 401k. You've never been able to mitigate any of your losses. When the market goes down, you just sit there, you call your broker, what should I do? What should I do? When he should be having you short. But that's Wall Street. It's crooked. They don't want you shorting. They want you buying. Talking about crooks, listen to this. I mean, why? How could we trust anybody? Listen to this. Listen to this. Here's Schumer. And here's Schumer in 2000, and first here's Hillary Clinton.
It will authorize some badly needed funding for better fences and better security along our borders, and that should help stem some of the tide of illegal immigration in this country.
Look, I voted numerous times when I was a senator to spend money to build a barrier.
Okay, there you go. I don't have to run the whole thing. And then here's Schumer.
One of the most effective things we do on the border is turn people back. You don't catch them after they cross the border. They get up to the border and we find them and say, go home. We know that keeping our borders safe from dangerous gang members, drug dealers, and human traffickers is critical. We let cross the border millions who take jobs away from American workers. I want to make it extremely clear that first and foremost, we are committed to ending the waves of illegal immigration that we've seen in the last 30 years.
And then he went on about walls and barriers. Now, here's what happened today. They had a meeting with the president. Schumer comes out, Total different attitude. Right now, they wanted a wall. They always wanted a wall. Now listen.
He asked Speaker Pelosi, will you agree to my wall? She said no. And he just got up and said, then we have nothing to discuss, and he just walked out.
And good for the president. Good for the president. There you go. I'm telling you, this is so... Now, this will affect the economy. Believe me, it will. But it's worth it. We've got to put that wall up or whatever you got to do. We can't afford. You heard, I just played the cut a little bit. Cortez is sitting there crying she can't get laptops for her staff. And I pointed out, well, the region can't get laptops because it's costing us $100 billion a year. We're in the hole because we give welfare to all these illegals. As a matter of fact, you know that if you're an illegal, you get 62% welfare compared to your American 42%. You get more as an illegal than you do if you're an American. And it used to be they get nothing, but that all changed. But look, let's talk about money. I can't change what Cortez is. I can't change, how all these guys, they come on the air every day, tell us the economy's great, fantastic, and the dollar's going up, proving it. And then when the dollar goes down, they say, oh, the economy's still good, dollar's down too. Well, you can't have it both ways. Okay, the economy was a rocket ship. Remember, the economy was a rocket ship. It was no rocket ship.
There's a lot of real optimism out there, and it's reflecting in our stock market as well. Our economy is surging along. It's surging. It's a rocket ship right now.
It's no rocket ship. What was the rocket ship was the amount of money they were putting in into the stock market to rally it, to get it to rally. It was the QE. It was the $4 trillion to purchase the bonds, $3.3 trillion to buy stocks, QE1, QE2, QE3 that ran the market up 180% since 2008. Another $9 trillion to get to the CEOs to buy their own shares to rig their earnings so that Varney could come out and brag how earnings are. And then what happens? Then since 2008, all of a sudden we're at November 2016. Trump's running for office. Trump says it's a big, fat, ugly bubble. And now remember, as candidate in November, the market goes up 33%. On what? Earnings? No, because he says I'm going to do deregulation. I'm going to repeal Obamacare. I'm going to do infrastructure programs. And on that, we went up another 33% on the 180%. But still no earnings. All the earnings were fake, were created by stock buybacks, by QE. Then remember, and then what happens? January 2016, Trump becomes president. Now, wait a minute. Didn't he say, he told us that this is a big, fat, ugly bubble. If you could raise rates just a little bit, the market would tumble? This was January 2016. But yet, he raises rates March 2017, June 2017, December 2017. Wait a minute. Why are you raising rates? Why are you letting Kudlow raise rates when you said it's a big, fat, ugly bubble and just a small rate hike, this market will come tumbling down? January 16, 2018, the first day of the stock market crash, we start going down 11%. And then we rallied again, went back up again. Then we went from February to October, we went up another 12%. Then October, that was it. It was over because by October 3rd, the market started to collapse. Why? Because of all these interest rates that he told us if you raise rates just a little bit, Trump said it's going to crash. And because of these interest rates going up, October 3rd, the market couldn't take it anymore. The market stopped, turned around, and started to drop 20%. Why? Because of the rate hikes and because of all kinds of headwinds. Think of the headwinds. We should have the same headwinds today. The institutional investors, they're pulling their money out. They're pulling their money out because they knew the biggest threat to this economy and our banking system was China was failing. Their economy was failing. Corporate debt, they borrowed $9 trillion. They also knew that they also borrowed $5 trillion with high junk bonds to raise capital for to fund their balance sheets. Trade deficits went from $600 billion to $800 billion. The budget deficit went from $666 billion to $1.5 trillion. The promise to increase wages with the $1.5 trillion tax cut never happened. Obamacare never got repealed. And then when wages went up 3% a year, Obamacare was going up 5% a year. So all of those headwinds, but yet they were raising rates because it was for one thing, to take parking space in our head. The economy was doing good because we looked at a strong dollar and we said, well, it must be doing good. They must be telling us the truth. Because if the dollar's going up, then that means it's a strong economy. But the market kept collapsing. And guess what? I told everybody to be short. I started on January 16th, 2018, that this was going to happen. And here we are. The market went down 20%. And then last week, Powell comes out and says, I'm not going to raise rates anymore. I mean, he didn't come out and say it exactly, but that was his message subliminally. And now the shorts, they did that to get the shorts to cover. Everybody was shorting, they're buying their shares back. Now we got a small rally going, but don't get caught in it. We're making nice profits from it because we'll know when to get out, because my chart will tell us. When it starts turning red, it will tell me. The institutions are pulling their money out. It's over. And then we'll start shorting it. We'll start shorting it again. So now we've gone, now we're at this critical area of 2,510. If it breaks through this, the market will go down another 20%. The only thing that will keep this market going up is not the earnings that are coming up, because those are all phony. Everybody knows it. The only thing that will keep this market going up, if the next announcement is they're going to start cutting rates again, which I think that's what they're going to do. But it doesn't matter whether the market's going up or the market's going down when you are a member. When you're my member, you're going to make money whether it's down, whether it's up. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to know anything about what's going on with the economy. You don't have to know anything that's going on with rates. I do all that for you. 5 stocks, just 5 stocks, the same stocks we've been in for 2 years. We do it all for you. 877-600-GAME, become a member. Now, if you want to be a very activist investor, then just go through our aggressive program. Every day we have a class, every day, online. And you can devote as much time as you want. But if you don't want to devote time, you don't want to learn anything, you just want to follow our instructions at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, what a perfect program. 877-600-GAME, join now and help St. Jude, help yourself, and don't listen to these people on Wall Street.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital,